Regent's International School Bangkok recently hosted a seminar on professional education and international qualifications. The main focus of the event was a look at the way forward for Thailand to the ASEAN Economic Community.
As I was invited to become the honorary advisor to this National Legislative Assembly Committee on Education, I was asked, and all of us were asked, could you pick up one or two that really would spearhead and make the very, very drastic and visible change in our education system? And I picked vocational. Why I picked vocational? Because vocational is the area where everybody in the country, including people from outside the country, those companies that a multinational company who come in, who couldn't really find, even though we produce so many vocational graduates, but very few of them have enough work experience or talents to even think right, to be employed by them. So we need to do it. So therefore I picked this one, and I set the goal just like the Prime Minister was saying, that whoever graduate from vocational school or colleges must be employable. In other words, must have a job. But what I did personally, I add some challenge to it and say that Thai youth who've gone through this applied learning process must be employable in ASEAN or AEC.
The keynote speakers were Dr. Chumpon Pornprapa, President of the Thai Universities Council, Francesca Woodward, Global Head of BTEC Pearson Qualifications UK, and Chris Thatcher, Vice Chairman of the British Chamber of Commerce in Thailand.
The event today is all about launching our BTEC Applied Learning qualifications to the Thai market. We're doing it in collaboration with Regent's College. They've been delivering our BTEC programs over the last few years to international students, and we think there's a wider opportunity to look at BTEC Applied Learning qualifications for the local market to help combat some of the challenges that they're facing there, particularly with learners dropping out of school and not completing their qualifications.
I think this region model is good, and it probably only will solve the problem for the high-income people. But this will be the model, and we can modify finally to follow up with the cheaper model in the Thai version. Yes, this is a very important stepping stone that so many countries that's successful is that how to make the engagement of the private sector with education so they can produce the people with the real need of the corporate society.
There's no doubt that education plays a significant role in the growth of the ASEAN Economic Community, particularly when it comes to vocational and business studies, professional and technical skills, and English language proficiency. The event also celebrated the launch of the Regent's International College, the first international applied learning institute in Thailand, and a reflection of the government's mandate to raise local work skills to international standards.
There are a lot of international schools already in Thailand, but we want to declare ourselves that we are an international college. Regent School has very prominent international schools, as you know. But Regent's International College would be the next chapter into the Regent's group, and they will be providing people with international higher education qualifications in business, technical, vocational areas.
What we must do now is to encourage the international school, or even the bilingual school, or English program local school, whose student English proficiency is adequate, enough to get into the international qualification from any country. But we chose BTEC simply because BTEC administered by Pearson. Now Pearson administer all IGCSE and A-level that we've been using for 20 years. So therefore we know their capability and their quality of service. So therefore this particular move will have to be done within the first 3 months, and that is we're going to establish this proper international applied learning institution or institute so that we would be able to provide internationally recognized qualification, competency, that's the key word, without us having to figure out what to teach them because they're already there. And as you know that from this panel discussion this morning, Pearson has more than 5,500 different qualifications. You can choose, and we chose only 4 to begin with. At least it's going to be just like what you call an engine of the train. We have so many bogies. So we would like to be the first to actually break the ice and get people to be aware that there is a solution to our problem.